Yo, what up? It's a tip of the week, and today we're going to discuss suturing. If you're going to smile after surgery, you got to learn how to place sutures. And so this is the perfect tip for you so that you can smile after surgery. All right, so the first suture that we're going to place is an interrupted suture. Interrupted sutures are great when you're reapproximating papilla or a vertical releasing incision. All right, so just remember that when you're placing a suture, all you're doing is reapproximating tissues. That's it. Don't make it more challenging than what it already is. So when you're going to reapproximate tissues, you want to make sure that you just grab about 2 to 3 millimeters of tissue in the areas that you're reapproximating. So you see that there? This tissue here, this tissue about 2 to 3 millimeters. We're going to pull that through. You can see that this is a pretty long suture. Then what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to leave that tail about 1 inch long. And then when I'm going to do my suture, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I pull this tail away from me. And I grab the tip here and I keep it away. And then what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to on top, grab my tail. On bottom, grab my tail. On top, and then on top. So what I also like to do is I like to grab my scalpel, or my 15 blade, which I like to call it, and cut my suture there. Now, when you are placing an interrupted suture, you want to make sure that it's not too tight, because if the suture is too tight, then over time, a couple of days, or maybe not even a day, the tissues swell and contract. And if the suture is too tight, what will end up happening is the suture will rupture or pull through the tissues, and what you've done, the time that you've taken to place that suture, would be null and void. So keep that in mind when you're placing these sutures. The armamentarium that you want to have is going to be a needle holder, tissue pickups, a scissor, and a 15 blade if you are comfortable with that. Once again, I'm Dr. Jared Williams, and my focus is for you to smile after surgery. Make it a great one.